Everybody loves music, but not everybody is a musician. Being a musician is the best feeling in the world. It allows you to put passion into an instrument and create a sound. It really is a gift to be able to create such sound from an instrument and feed it to the audience. Feed that passion, grip the passion, and give it right back to who loves it. And it doesn't matter if you're in your basement, you're in a band, or you're a teacher. Everybody plays an instrument for the same reason, the love of music. And that's what I'm going to show you in this interview. I interviewed 3 people that really have passion for what they do, and they had so many memories over the years, and it was so great to get to know their stories.
Yeah, I'm a 60s and 70s musician, where there wasn't too much high-tech stuff in those days, and you had to work a little harder, if you ask me, on your instrument. And I played rock and roll and rhythm and blues, and I ended up playing country western with a gentleman named Gene Clifford from Kentucky, very professional. And that's where I made a lot of money. Practiced very lot. I would practice 4 to 5 hours a day in the corner in the room, just to be a perfectionist. You had to. Well, I had to, because that's the way I was.
I've been teaching music for 5 years now. I teach music at St. Therese, St. Agnes, St. Rosalia, a couple of the Catholic schools in the area. I teach private lessons Monday through Thursday, flute, clarinet, piano, and I teach some other instruments, trumpet, trombone. So. I also played in Carnegie Hall, New York when I was in college. I played bass clarinet in a big ensemble under the direction of Robert Reynolds. And I've played in many other groups. Right now, I play in a symphonic band. We're starting a community band for the Munhall Music Academy also.
Guitar for the last 30 years or so. Started teaching guitar probably about halfway through, about 15 years in as well. So it's been a long ride. Played lots of shows everywhere from West Virginia resorts to a lot of the popular Pittsburgh places, Hard Rocks and outdoor festivals and you name it. So we were a cover band, but we played a lot of shows. That's kind of something I came up with around the time that I finished the CD. I figured, okay, now I have this music, and what am I going to do with it? I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, and then I thought, well, this music has just been sitting there for 10 years. I've never done anything with it. I'm not looking to be a rock star. I worked full time, and kind of was over all that stuff, ego kind of stuff. So I said, well, I'm gonna release it for charity. So I found a place called Camp Star, which is a camp for amputee kids who were either born with amputee situations or at some point had been injured and were amputees one way or the other. So they run this really great camp that was for kids 8 through 18. And I found them, and they were awesome. So they needed money. So I decided to sell my CDs, and they were sold through Delatory Orthotics and a bunch of other locations. Decided to pick it up and sell it, sell copies of it, and we raised that over $1,000 for them, and they were able to send a bunch of the kids to the camp for free. So that was a really cool benefit. The online sales, still to this day, it still sells online. I'll go back in and get them to write me my royalty check, and then I'll send it to Camp Star. So everything I did on that record ended up, Camp Star and helping kids.